Hello, Neb Dirt Turner here. I decided to make a quick video on my electrolysis setup that I just completed. I like to metal detect. I'm a coin shooter normally. However, as everybody knows, you pick up an odd iron artifact here and there. And so I decided to make a system that I can clean those up with to preserve them and be able to display them as well. I ended up going to the local welding supply center here and purchased some of this steel mesh, expanded metal. It comes in a flat sheet. I got a piece that was 40 inches long and slightly taller than my 5-gallon bucket. What I did was I used my body weight to make it into a cylinder shape, and that way I can fit it inside of my bucket. The bottom was an 11 by 11 piece that I used as well. I tack welded it all together, so I've got some electrical continuity through the entire mesh. And the bucket that I have is a Home Depot bucket, and it is tapered, smaller at the bottom than it is at the top, so that was a little bit different trying to get it to fit in there nicely. Cut it just a little bit shorter than the top of the bucket, so that way when I hang my item on the piece of wood, I use a piece of copper wire, and I didn't want the copper wire to short out across to the wire mesh. I did make a couple of spot welds while it was wrapped up inside of the bucket, so you're going to have two buckets. As you can see, I kind of melted it in a couple of places, and I got a piece of slag that went all the way through the bottom, so this bucket is no longer good to hold any liquids. I do have a second one, so I'll be okay there. I also drilled a hole in the side, so when my mesh sits down inside of the bucket, I will be able to put this bolt through this hole using some fender washers. This bolt, actually a bronze bolt that I found when I was metal detecting. I still need to clean up the threads. I already put it through my tumbler with some copper pennies and small rocks to get it cleaned up a little bit, but I do need to clean the threads out. I'll put the bolt through the bucket, through the wire mesh using those washers, and that'll give me a nice stud to clip one of the electrodes to. Then when I hang the other one across on the board with the copper wire, I will attach that electrode to the copper wire so nothing will arc across. Quick video. Like I said, if you like the idea, feel free to use it. I figured it will allow the current to pass through the item almost 360 degrees. Obviously I don't have anything across the top, so I might have to rotate the object to get the top side cleaned off at some point, but we'll see how it works. It should turn out nicely. Thanks for watching. Happy hunting.